What's going on, guys? It's Alan here and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a spicy little story for you. So here's the deal, for all of you OG guys on this channel, okay, I posted a video about a year ago. It was, let me check, 16th of September of last year. I posted a video where I said I built the best system for Csgo, and I did actually build it, but guess what? A year later, actually, well, not even a year later, like that happened to me like 2 months ago, it f***ing died. It died on me. Can you believe that? Anyway, so I'm here to tell you a little bit about what happened and how you can avoid shit like that from happening. Because it cost me a lot of money, a lot of stress, and a lot of time without a PC, and it's just, it's awful, okay? Let's get going. So, like I said, a year ago, I did a build. I built a new PC. And you can check the whole video to see the specs, you know, the old one, yeah. Out of all the things that I put into this PC, you know, everything was great, everything was beautiful, except for one thing, the power supply, which actually did damage to everything else. I can't even believe it. I didn't know something like that was possible. So let me start from the beginning. I put together a PC, I installed Windows, I start playing CS, I start editing videos, and things were great. Almost from the start, I noticed that my screen goes black, but that happens like once in like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. My screen just went black all of a sudden, and then it came back. Nothing else. Like it was literally like you would unplug a monitor. I didn't really pay too much attention to this. And I thought, okay, it is what it is. Everything else works, everything else is fine, so I won't bother too much. And then what starts happening is my GPU. So my GPU has 3 fans, okay? And when you're on Windows doing nothing, you know, these fans, they have like a power off mode, so they can power off when they're not needed. And if they are needed, for example, you're browsing the internet, you're watching YouTube videos, they should spin every now and then just a little bit to push a little bit of heat away from the heatsink, and that's pretty much it. My PC started getting really loud, and I didn't know what the hell's happening, so I checked the fans, and it turns out that only one fan on my GPU was running. So the first one, and it was running at full speed, and it didn't stop, and then randomly, all of a sudden, it would just stop, okay? And this happened a lot when, for example, I opened up a game. Like my GPU was idling, watching YouTube videos and like, I don't know, writing some scripts in the notepad. One fan would be running at 100%, loud as f***, I'm telling you. I opened up a game and everything was good. All the 3 fans started running, it was quiet again, it was like the performance was normal, everything was as it should be. So I said, okay, there must be some kind of a software problem. So I keep doing these updates, I keep reinstalling the things, I keep doing all sorts of shit and stuff here and there, and nothing really happened. I googled it a lot, believe me, a lot. And some people had the same problems, and I generally came down to the power supply issue. So it must be something with the power, you know, you're not getting enough power to the GPU. You only have like one connector plugged into your GPU instead of 2. I checked all of that, everything was good with the cable, with wirings, everything was perfectly fine. And then I kind of let it go, okay? I kind of let it go, I kind of got used to it. Sometimes it would calm down, it would get quiet, all the 3 fans were running, and that was pretty much it. Except that one day my PC just powers off, like all of a sudden, no blue screen of death, nothing, just power off, like you like flick the switch on the PSU. Started back up, it was all normal, and then like 2-3 days later, again it powered off, and I powered it on again, and again it powered off, and then I couldn't really power it on anymore. So I'm like, okay, what's the deal? Because that was happening with the GPU. My first thought was, okay, there's really must be something wrong with power supply, right? So I have my old PC still in the house, and I took the power supply out of that PC and I tried it on this one, and nothing. The same thing, and I was like, okay, it's not the power supply, what the hell it is? I started taking the RAM sticks out and unplugging all sorts of things, trying everything, and it just really came down to like it must be a motherboard, okay? So I packed thing up, I send it back because it's still under warranty. I wait for like 3 weeks. They send me back the board. They didn't give me any messages. I said, we're sending back the board. I get the board back. I put the board in. It's not working, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? I contact them, And they're like, yeah, well, so here's the deal. We sent the board to ASUS and they basically said the PSU damaged your board and that does not fall under our warranty, so we won't fix it. And I'm like, what the hell do I do? I let it go a little bit, you know, I was using my MacBook for video editing and stuff like that. And then just one day, like a couple of days ago, actually, I think it was last week, I remember. Okay, we need to actually solve this. I can't wait for them. But the trick was when they messaged me in an email, the email was written very strangely. I didn't know if it was really, now I know that the PSU caused the damage, but I didn't know then if it was the PSU or just the motherboard just broke. I wasn't sure because the message was really unclear. They are from Germany, they're writing in English, so maybe that's, I don't know. Anyways, I'm like, what do I do? Then I just like I said 2 weeks ago maybe, I just remember one day and I go out and pick up the motherboard. I pick up the new motherboard, the one I have now. I'll put it somewhere on the screen right now. This is the motherboard that I choose, because it was instantly available that day. So I put it back in the system, everything together, and I installed it with this PSU that was still in the case, so that faulty one, okay? And the PC just wouldn't start. The lights started flickering, I turned it off immediately, and I said, okay, fuck, it's really the PSU, there's something wrong with the PSU. So I take again the PSU from my old system, put it in this new one, and everything works. And today, I'm playing CS and editing video on this PC. So what now? I actually did contact them again a couple of days ago. I sent back the PSU already, but it's just like, for me, you know, I had an ASUS motherboard which was really good. I paid a lot of money for it, and I was like, you know, the PSU destroyed it. It's basically useless. I can't do anything about it, and well, the PSU is destroyed as well. I'm hoping that there is no damage to the GPU. So far, like, I've been running a system for a week, I think. There's not, I didn't see anything that would like indicate that something is wrong with the GPU. So hopefully it's not, but still, it cost me a lot of money to replace the motherboard. Now I'll see what they will say about the PSU. I don't want to get the same PSU back, you know. I said I want a refund, and I want to buy something else. But the point of all of that is that I was saving money on the component where I shouldn't be saving money. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was possible that the PSU can fucking kill the mainboard or the GPU or anything else. I didn't know that was possible. There must be some overvoltage or something. There is not enough protection, so to say, in the PSU itself, so it can like send massive amount of voltage in the motherboard. You know, I didn't know this can happen. So I'll update you once I get the money back or whatever. Now I'm running on the old PSU. I'll buy a new one. I'm just not sure which one, but this time I won't be looking at money. Okay, I won't be looking at money with this one. This time I'll spend some money on the PSU that's like that I know it's actually good and it's like good rated instead of some random company. I don't want to trash the company, I don't know. We'll see what they will say. We'll see what type of warranty, how they will enforce the warranty. If they would give me like some extra money or something. I really doubt it, but we'll see. I will update you on that, guys. But until then, the old PSU it is. And hopefully I can make some videos soon. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what's new down in the comments, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.